What is up, everybody? My name is Justin. This is Forever Self-Employed, and in today's video we're going to be going over 3 tips to pressure wash driveways faster. I actually have a 4th tip that I'll save for the end. It'll be our bonus tip, and it's one of the better tips, so if you guys want all the tips, be sure to stay until the end of the video. I also want to mention that the footage that we're going to be using in today's video came from my trip to South Carolina to see my buddy Alex, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at a driveway cleaning that he did, and that kind of got me thinking, you know, I can make a video on how to clean driveways faster. I was going to do a breakdown on how to clean a driveway period. However, I thought probably most of you guys already know that, so we'll just run through some tips and some quick stuff to help you out. But if you want to learn how to clean every surface on a residential job site, check the first link in the comment section and the description. That will be a link to the how to wash course. In there we go over chemicals, how to mix them, the right equipment that you need for all the jobs, how to clean all the surfaces, as well as property protection, on-site job walkthroughs, and workflow, so that way you guys can learn what you need to do from setup to breakdown and how to be most efficient on a pressure washing job site. I'll also leave a coupon code down there to save you a couple bucks, so be sure to check it out if you are interested. But with that out of the way, let's go ahead and jump into the 3 tips to pressure wash driveways faster. First and foremost, and you guys might have saw this at the beginning of the video, is blow off first. So might seem like a little tip. You're like, Justin, of course we know we need to clear the surface before we pressure wash it, but actually Alex ran over a pine cone shortly after we blew off this driveway. So if you're in an area that's like heavily wooded or has a lot of trees, there will be debris on the ground. There's going to be leaves, there's going to be pine cones, there's going to be pine needles, and it's just best to go ahead and blow all that off first and foremost before you begin the driveway cleaning process, because all those things are going to get stuck in your surface cleaner. They're going to get clogged up in there, and then you're going to try to blow it around with the surface cleaner, and it's just gonna cause for time to be wasted. Whenever, if you would have blown it all off first, you would have had a clean surface to work with, and you could just move much faster. So blow everything off first. You could keep a little portable blower on the truck. That's what we do, that's what Alex does, and like I said, just makes things go by faster, especially if there's a ton of debris on that driveway before you're cleaning it off. Secondly is use chemicals. Now, if you guys have watched my channel for a while, I didn't use chemicals for a very long time, and that was because I just don't really like chemicals that much. So if you don't like chemicals, you don't have to use them in order to get a good result when pressure washing driveways. This is more so of a quickness thing. So if you do use chemicals, you're able to pre-treat and post-treat. The pre-treatment is going to allow that chemical to begin killing the organic growth in the concrete, which is going to ultimately help you to move quicker. Secondly, post-treating is going to allow you to mitigate any lines in the concrete. When you post-treat, it's going to also work to kill off any remaining organics on that concrete. So instead of cross-hitting, which is what I always did whenever I didn't use chemical, meaning if I went and hit the driveway vertically first, I would then come back and hit it horizontally. You can just post-treat, and it'll mitigate a good majority of the lines on that concrete. So use chemical is my second tip if you want to go a lot faster when you're pressure washing driveways. Use it as a pre-treatment, use it as a post-treatment, and it's going to help you go a lot quicker. Now, it will add a little bit of cost. However, I think the benefits definitely outweigh any additional cost that you incur. The third tip that I have for you guys is have an extra man to help with hose management. Now, if you guys talk to somebody like Mike, he'll tell you to never have an extra man on the truck, and for good reason, right? Like, profitability wise, it's probably not the smartest thing to have somebody else on the truck. They're going to be, you know, costing you man hours, or you're going to have to be splitting the job with them if it is a partner. However, having a partner is going to allow you to move quicker. It's going to allow you to do more jobs because you're going to get less fatigued while you're out there because you have somebody to split the workload with, as well as it's going to give you another set of eyes to walk around the property with. So I would rather have a helper on the truck than be solo, but for a guy like Mike who's running a company, he probably wants his operator to run solo, so that way he can be more profitable, which is completely understandable. You don't have to have a partner, it just helps. So having somebody to help you with hose management, having somebody to blow off the driveway while you're pre-wetting, all of these things is going to help you to move faster whenever you're pressure washing driveways. And the last thing, my bonus tip for you guys, is the higher the GPM on your pressure washer, the faster you can move, right? So also, the higher the GPM, the bigger the surface cleaner that you can have. So if you guys want to move faster, you need to upgrade your pressure washing system. You might be at a 2.5 right now and be like, Justin, it takes me, 3, 4, 5 hours just to do a driveway. Well, the difference between like a 2.5 and a 5.5 is night and day, and then the difference between a 2.5 and like an 8 gallon a minute, like, you won't even be able to believe how fast you're able to move with the 8 gallon a minute, just because you have so much more water flow coming through that machine. So finally, if you guys want to move faster, get a higher gallon per minute machine, get a bigger surface cleaner, and just a good rule of thumb for anybody out there, you're supposed to have 4 inches on your surface cleaner for every 1 gallon per minute. Now, I get a lot of people asking me, Justin, can I run a 16 inch on a 3.5, or can I run a 16 inch with a 2.5? Yes, you can. I did that for a long time. It's just gonna be slower. You're gonna have to move slower with it, so it's definitely possible. So anyway, if you guys made it this far in the video, comment down below GPM and I'll hashtag you a real one. My name is Justin, this is Forever Self-Employed, and until next time, hustle hard and get that money, baby. Peace.